occasion, let us celebrate the Lok Rabindranath Tagore, the man of people and the bard of Bengal and the global icon.
Rabindranath Tagore's legacy extends far beyond poetry. It encompasses music, art, philosophy, and a profound commitment to humanism. These words continue to resonate, inspiring generations to embrace love, understanding, and the pursuit of knowledge.
Now, I would like to call our respected Principal Sir to tribute one of the souls of Bengal as well as India, the poet of the world and the poet for the world, the pride of our country, Rabindranath Tagore.
Good morning, everybody. My dear colleagues and dear students, today we have assembled here to celebrate the birth anniversary of our beloved poet Kavi Guru Rabindranath Tagore. Whenever I think about Rabindranath Tagore, I don't understand how is this possible by a human being in his lifehood, that what area he has not covered. Starting from poetry, drama, short stories, what he has not done, what he has not written. I don't know, maybe India didn't have any culture, and India didn't have that type of stock in the that literature, song, this and that. That's why the God has sent Rabindranath, because he is not a normal human being. It is the very exceptional personality, what he has not done. My dear children, when I was a student like you, honestly speaking, I could not understand many things about Rabindranath or whatever his writings he says. But when I became little bit grown up, today also I don't know how much I understand. But honestly confessing that today I try to understand little bit. Being an academician or the teacher, whenever we have read during our course of study in our education around the education, what is education? Many the great personalities, psychologists, philosophers, educationists, they have given many definitions of the education. But the definition of the explanation which I admire, especially whenever I think about Rabindranath, he has told education is the adjustment. You see, simple example I can give you, whenever the students were standing, this one line were getting some this sunlight, because you know that nowadays it is the tremendous summer, so that you have adjusted how. It is not necessary that how you are doing, how you are adjusting, and this adjustment is required whole life. And that's why Rabindranath has told that face is the most educated part of our body. I hope all of you know, we travel to Rajasthan, we travel to Kashmir, we travel to Digha, Puri, Goa, whatever it is. You see, we try to cover the whole body, if it is cold, if it is hot, whatever it is. But we never cover the face. And you see, there is nothing problem in the face, because in our whole body, face can adjust the most in our body part. So that's why Rabindranath has told, voice is the most educated part of our body. So what I try to say you, what I try to make you understand, that education is the adjustment. This is not at all in any particular field or anywhere. Everywhere you have to adjust. Every day you sit at the first bench. Today, any of our friend has sat at the first bench and you have started fighting, and maybe you are stronger than him or her, and you started fighting whenever the teacher is not there. It's not the adjustment. Adjustment, if one day if you sit in the second bench or the last bench, what is going to hurt? Because it's a very small class, and fortunately you are studying in a public school like SKS, where teachers are taking everybody one-to-one in care, and you can be taken care, and whenever the teacher is teaching in the class, it is not necessary that the teacher is telling only to the first bench. So that is the thing which I am trying to tell you. So, my dear children, especially your whole life is left. I request all my dedicated colleagues also. We are having very enriched library, and earlier it was one library, we made it 3, so that every student, every teacher can access it. Whenever you are going to the library, instead of talking each other, please go through it, read Rabindranath, try to understand whatever he has told for us, and whatever he has told, he has done, he has told everything for the benefit of the mankind. And I believe that we all will be benefited like anything, and especially we, the citizen of India, because Rabindranath is not the poet of Bengal. He is not only the Bengali, he is the Indian, and globally he is known to anybody throughout the world. It is not as such that Rabindranath is known to West Bengal or India only. So my dear children, please read whenever you get time and build up your habit, know him, read his all the write-up, and only one more thing I will tell, and then I will close my speech today, because many more program is to be performed on stage. That is the short stories. I don't know before Rabindranath anybody has written or not. So whenever you read the short stories, this is the way how Rabindranath has written. Once Vivekananda told that library cannot increase our knowledge, then what is the use of going to the library? Library increases us how to get knowledge, how to gain more and more knowledge. So this is the short stories of Rabindranath. If you read any short story, then you will not feel happy, you will not feel complete. So you will try to find out more and more. That is the thing, how to inquire, how to get new things and motivate yourself. With this, I want that everybody should learn, everybody should know. Then if we read his write-up, if we know him, if we really follow his rights, then only this is the proper way to celebrate his birth anniversary every year. Thank you very much, and thanks all the children for performing and to be performed, and the teachers who has groomed them, and obviously the dedicated parents basically who took the initiative for making them ready. Thank you. Have a good day.
Now, moving forward, it is the time to remember Gurudev. Through a song, I would like to call some students of our school to present a song in front of us. দেখতে আমি পাইনি তোমায়, দেখতে আমি পাইনি, আমার হিয়ার মাঝে লুকিয়েছিলে। That was amazing. Thank you, students.
It is the time for one of our tiny tots to pay homage in her style. I would like to call Riddhi Khan from class 2C to present our gracious Rabindra Nritya to make this occasion memorial.
It's time for Niharika Mukherjee from class 8D to express her thoughts in front of everyone. I would like to call her upon the stage.
Morning, respected principals, sir, teachers, and my dear friends. Myself, Niharika Mukherjee of class 8D. Today we gathered to celebrate the life and legacy of a literary giant, a cultural icon, and a visionary, Rabindranath Tagore. Born on 7th May 1861 in Kolkata, Tagore was the youngest son of Maharishi Devendranath Tagore and Sharda Devi. Tagore was a Bengali polymath who worked as a great poet, writer, playwright, composer, philosopher, social reformer, and educationist. Tagore's literary career spanned over 6 decades, during which he produced an astonishing array of works. Some of his remarkable works are Gitanjali, Chokhe Bali, and Dagghar. Tagore's poetry characterized by the lyrical beauty and philosophical depth, which captured the essence of human emotion and beauty of nature. Tagore composed over 2,000 songs blending traditional and modern style, known as Rabindra Sangeet. Tagore's dance dramas such as Chitramada showcased his innovative approach of storytelling. Tagore was awarded the Nobel Prize in 1913 in literature for Gitanjali. Tagore's love for his motherland, was evident in his writing, which often explored themes like nationalism, identity and cultural heritage. He was deeply affected by the partition of Bengal in 1905 and had actively participated in Swadeshi movement. He renounced the knighthood title in 1919 as a protest against Jallianwala Bagh massacre. He founded the Vishwabharati University in 1921, which emphasized holistic learning, culture preservation, community engagement and learning in harmony with nature. Tagore sang Jana Gana Mana is the national anthem of India and Amar Sonar Bangla is the national anthem of Bangladesh. Tagore's writing continued to inspire people worldwide with their timeless wisdom and beauty. Tagore has had profound impact on Bengali literature and culture, shaping India's cultural identity. Tagore passed away on 7th August 1941, leaving behind a legacy that continued to inspire generations. As we bid farewell to this great soul, let's cherish his words. Where the mind is without fear and the head is held high, when knowledge is free, where world has not been broken up into fragments by narrow domestic wars, it represents Tagore vision of New India. Thank you.
Well said, Niharika.
Rabindranath Tagore was the greatest poet, not only of India but also for the universe. Then, how can we forget our poetry on his birthday? I would like to call Sabyasachi Chatterjee from class 3A to recite a poem.
আমার নাম সব্যসাচী চ্যাটার্জি। আমি ক্লাস 3A তে পড়ি। আজ আমি আপনাদের সামনে কবিগুরু রবীন্দ্রনাথ ঠাকুরের একটি আবৃত্তি করে শোনাব। রবিবার কবিগুরু রবীন্দ্রনাথ ঠাকুর। সোমঙ্গল বুধ এরা সব আসে তাড়াতাড়ি, এদের ঘরে আছে বুঝি মস্ত হাওয়া গাড়ি। রবিবার সে কেন মাগো এমন দেরি করে, ধীরে ধীরে পৌঁছয় সে সকল বাড়ির পরে। আকাশ পারে তার বাড়িটি দূর কি সবার চেয়ে, সে বুঝি মা তোমার মতন গরিব ঘরের মেয়ে। সোমঙ্গল বুধের খেয়াল থাক বাড়ি জন্যে, বাড়ি ফেরার দিকে তাদের একটু মন নেই। রবিবারকে কে যে এমন ভীষণ তাড়া করে, ঘন্টাগুলো বাজায় যেন আধ ঘন্টা পরে। আকাশ পারে বাড়িতে তার কাজ আছে সবচেয়ে, সে বুঝি না তোমার মতন গরিব ঘরের মেয়ে। সোমঙ্গল বুধের যেন মুখগুলো সব হাঁড়ি, ছোট ছেলের সঙ্গে তাদের ভীষণ মারামারি। কিন্তু শনির রাতের শেষে জেগে জেগে রবিবারের মুখে দেখি হাসি আছে লেগে। যাবার বেলায় যায় সেকেন্ডে মোদের মুখে চেয়ে, সে বুঝি না তোমার মতো গরিব গরিব মেয়ে। নমস্কার।
অসাধারণ। এবারে আপনাদের সামনে নৃত্য পরিবেশন করতে আসছেন অত্রিজা ধর।
Thank you.
नमस्कार আমি একটি কবিতা বলে শোনাচ্ছি কবিতাটির নাম নৌযাত্রা কবিগুরু রবীন্দ্রনাথ ঠাকুরের লেখা মধুমাঝি ওই যে নৌকাখানা বন্ধা আছে রাজগঞ্জ ঘাটে কারো কোনো কাজে লাগছে না তো বোঝাই করা আছে কেবল পাটে আমায় যদি দেয় তারা নৌকাটো আমি তবে 100 টাকা আটি পাইতে যদি 4টে 5টা ছোটা নৃত্য ঘুরে বেড়ায় নৌকার ঘাটে আমি কেবল যাবো একটিবার 700 মতো তেরো হইবে তখন তুমি চন্দ্রমা না জানো বসে বসে একলা ওখানে আমি তো মা যাচ্ছি না কই চলো রামের ঘাটে 14 বছর বনে আমি যাবো রাজপুত্র হয়ে নৌকো এরা সোনামণি বই আশিকার স্যামকে নেব সাথে আমরা শুধু যাবো মা 3 জনে আমি কেবল যাবো একটিবার 7 সমুদ্র 13 নদী পর ভোরের বেলা দেবো নৌকো ছেড়ে দেখতে দেখতে কোথায় যাবো বসে তখন তুমি পুকুর ঘাটে আমরা তখন নতুন মেলা দেশে পেরিয়ে যাবো তীরপুর্ণির ঘর পেরিয়ে যাবো তেপান্তরের মাঠ ফিরে আসতে সন্ধ্যা হয়ে যাবে গল্প বলবা তোমার করে আসে আমি তোমায় যাবো একটিবার 7 সমুদ্র 13 নদীবার ধন্যবাদ
It was fantastic!
Now we have reached to the end of today's event. The students of class 7 will now present a dance to mesmerize you.
for organizing such a great event.
And obviously our friends and the little ones who adorn the program with our performances.
With this,
I, Swastika Ghosh,
and